No, I'm just kidding. Fredette, Division I's leading scorer at just over 26 points per game. 9th-ranked BYU hosting TCU. Coming off the street, Fredette hits the turnaround jumper. Cougars lead by 10, and then Fredette misses the pull-up three to the corner. Give him another shot. He hits it. This kid's one of New York State's all-time top scorers. He's been shooting the basketball well for a long time. Kyle Collingsworth gets his hands on it, and Fredette, he finishes it. And still in the first half, more from Shimmer from 30 feet. No conscience. Jackson Emery knew that this game would probably be on SportsCenter, so he said, let me throw up a couple threes. Hits that one there. 47-30, BYU at the half, and Emery said, give it to me one more time. Maybe they'll put me in twice. We did. Emery had 17 points. He was 5 of 7 from 3. But the fella everybody's talking about is Fredette. He hits the fadeaway. BYU does not fade away. 83-67 Fredette. 21 points, 6 of 16 shooting. BYU's only loss this season to asking your friends that at work Wednesday. That's Tony Jones. He's Bruce Pearl's replacement. Coach suspended for this one. Vols 1 and 2 during the suspension. Travis Leslie misses. Travis Leslie rebounds. Travis Leslie dunks. Top play nominee. Final 3 minutes. Tennessee down 1. Shot clock winding down. Josh Bone, the floater. Take another look. Shot clock hits 0. Ball still in his hands. That's not accurately called, and that's the visiting team getting the call. Final 10 seconds. We're tied. Melvin Goins drives. Going to dish to Tobias Harris. Harris, thank you for the aerial display. Now back to the ballgame. Oh, wait! Is that the ballgame? Brian Williams over the back of Chris Barnes, but gets the shot off in time. Take a third look. Tennessee like watch it all night. They win it 59-57, the Vols. And Pearl back Saturday at UConn.
Also from the SEC, number 12, Kentucky, taking on Alabama, tied and lost their last 5 against the Cats. Terrence Jones not in the starting lineup. Early second half, Alabama up 15. Brandon Knight drives, blocked by JaMychal Green. Tony Mitchell, big finish. Alabama takes a 17-point lead. Green at 18 and 11 rebounds. Don't count out Kentucky yet. Brandon Knight, 3-ball, 6-point game now. Just over 2 minutes to go. Here's Jones, and he's under Calipari's skin again. Calipari has some choice words for him. Jones, 17 points and 9 assists. Under 2 minutes to go, Kentucky down 4. Jones finds Knight, 3 more. Kentucky within 1, battling despite shooting just 38%. Brandon Knight to Deron Lamb loses control. Alabama gets the ball. They make 1 of 2 free throws to take a 2-point lead. 2.5 to go. Calipari drawing up last chance full court play. He may be mad at Jones, but he's not dumb. He wants him to shoot it. No good. Alabama 10-0 at home this season. They upset Kentucky. Roll Tide.
Bartender. How about a champagne? 22nd Illinois hosting 18th Michigan State. Tuesday night game on ESPN. First half, Dimitri McCamey, Brandon Paul. Oh, lefty. Paul is not dead, and neither was the Fighting Illini. They shoot over 61% in the first half. That's McCamey to Paul again for 3, and then Paul into the lane. +1, 17 of his 20, season-high 20, came in the first half. Paul also getting it done on the defensive end. Corey Lucius, your biorhythms are blocked. Take another look. That's Paul off the backboard. Bruce Weber's club up 4 at the break. We go second half. McCamey had 11 assists in this game to go with his 15 points. Mike Davis, thank you. But Michigan State off the missed shot. Delvin Rowe going to get the tip in right here. They're down 2, and you start thinking about that Wisconsin comeback that we watched on ESPN Tuesday night, the Tuesday night before. But no, Darrell Summers misses the jumper, and check out the tip drill. Tom Izzo is just dying right there. Neither team could throw it in the ocean standing on the beach in the final minutes, but Illinois made its free throws. Michigan State, 2 of 15, 1 of 9 from 3 in the final about 9 minutes. Look at Coach. Fighting Illini win. They got Ohio State coming to town Saturday. Clemson finally beats North Carolina, ending a string of 54 straight losses to the Tar Heels at Chapel Hill. Let's find out. First half, Reggie Bullock off the bench. He had 16 of his 18 in the first half. 16 was a season high, so 18 was a season high. Andre Young, turnaround jumper. Tigers down just 3, and then DeMontez Stitt hits the three. We're tied with about 7.5 minutes left. That history-making streak may come to a close, eh? Harrison Barnes says, not on my watch. He knocks down the three. Coach Williams' squad ahead to stay. Larry Drew driving the lane. John Henson, tip drill. We used to do that Nerf, me and Spencer. Under 40 seconds to play. Clemson down 6. Young, 3. No. Clemson can't score in the last 4.5 minutes. Tar Heels win.
Georgetown beat Rutgers Saturday to get to 3-3 in the conference. They played in Jersey again Tuesday against Seton Hall. Austin Freeman spinning and winning. He becomes Georgetown's 13th leading scorer. Neil, you know who he passed?
Alonzo Mourning.
Allen Iverson. Ooh. You got to go all the way to Turkey to see Allen Iverson play, or you can check out the SportsCenter flashback. Iverson doing his thing for the Hoyas. Shout out to everybody in Hampton, Virginia. Iverson's hometown. Anyway, back to the game
Turkey, too.
Yeah, and shout out to Turkey, too. Just over 3 minutes left. Pirates up 3. Jeff Robinson drives. Robinson had 21 points. The Hall up 6 after the free throw. Less than 2 minutes to go. Julian Vaughn goes lefty and finishes and tied at 73. Less than 20 seconds to go. The Hall down 3. Jordan Theodore. Bang, bang, bang. Game tied at 76. Or is it? Take another look. Toe on the line. Theodore's feet just a little too big. Seton Hall was forced to foul after the long two, and Georgetown wins 80-75, 28.
Basketball, Nebraska, Colorado, and Lincoln. What's up, Doc? Doc Sadler's club undefeated at home this season. Buffalo, though, with a 7-game win streak. Lance Jeter, Caleb Walker for 3 misses. Tony McRae working on his offensive rebound because one man gathers what another man spills. Second half, Colorado down 3. McRae. Block on Alex Burks. Taking a look. Aloha, Mr. Hand. Nebraska up 8. It's we love the Drake. Drake Baronek with the pass to Brian Richardson. Richardson puts Nebraska up 10, and then it's Baronek again. My Baronek. Does that work? To McRae. No, I didn't. 18 points, matched his career high. McRae did. Baronek with the rebound hits Jeter in transition. Nebraska going to win 79-67, and Doc's club is undefeated at home, 13-0.
Now, only 2 teams in the Big 12 didn't have a win in Tuesday, Texas Tech and Oklahoma, and they played each other. First half, Texas Tech up 4. Jay Crockett, they're putting it down. Texas Tech up early. Later in the half, Oklahoma down 1. Carl Blair. Anybody can do it looking. He did look. Found Andrew Fitzgerald anyway. Fitzgerald 20 points. Oklahoma goes up 1. Now, Cade Davis missed his first 4 triples. Second half, he just kept shooting. Knocks down a 3 there to put Oklahoma up 8. 3 more, they're up 11. Davis again. You know, you're a shooter. That's what you do. You just keep shooting. 4 for 8 on 3s for the game. Picked a great time for his career best. 25.7 rebounds. Oklahoma, first win in 13 games against
Iowa, a team that lost by just 5 points to the Buckeyes earlier this month. That was then. This was Wednesday, and this is Jared Sullinger, and this is a smart player. Sees the double team and says, where's my man Dallas? Dallas Lauderdale, the dunk. We go second half. This was all Ohio State. They're a big. Sullinger again draws the double, kicks it out, reposts, says, give it back to me. I'm not throwing it out, not to get it back, and he gets it back. Buckeyes up 20 after the old-fashioned 3. David Leidy, been there forever, been playing well forever. Drives and feeds Sullinger. Dunk. This was about defense, even though you're seeing a lot of offense in the highlight. Sullinger, 13 points, 9 rebounds. He comes up with a loose ball right there. Big fella feeds Leidy. He had 18 points. Ohio State, 19-0, 70-48.
San Diego State, though, has the nation's longest win streak. They were looking to become the first team to 20 wins this season. Air Force paid them a visit on Wednesday. First half, San Diego State down 2. Kawhi Leonard. He finished with 10 points. San Diego State up 4 at the half. Second half, they're up 4. James Rahan doesn't think that's enough. 3-ball puts him up 7. And Brian Carwell with a big finish. It's a 10-point lead for the Aztecs. Second half, they're up 7. Billy White had 10 of his 12 during a 13-3 run that helped put it away. And then DJ Gay did the rest. Gay had 20 points. San Diego State wins this one 68-55. They get a week off, and then they get BYU. And Horns were at home Wednesday against Texas A&M. The Aggies rode in on a 13-game win streak, their longest since 1921, Neil. Here's what was going on in Texas in 1921. Population substantially less than it is now, 4,800,000 and change then, $25 million now. No females attended Texas A&M. Women couldn't enroll until 1963, and Big Tex hadn't been built for the State Fair of Texas. He made his debut in 1952. Texas freshman Tristan Thompson, he made his debut this season. Thompson putting Texas up 10 with a move there, and then Jacobin Brown going up top for Thompson. Texas up 12 at the half. We go second half, more from Thompson, this time on the defensive end. Najee Hibbert getting there, but Thompson's waiting for him. 4 blocks to go with his 18 points. Texas up 17. Later, Texas up 20. Jordan Hamilton, what a performance from him. 27 points, 8 rebounds. Maybe the best performance for Texas so far this season. They win 81-60 over the Aggies.
Reigning D1 champion Duke at North Carolina State. Blue Devils lose 1 game, fall from 1st to 5th in the polls. It's a tough room. The Plumlee brothers, Miles and Mason, were those the 2 guys in that movie, Social Network?
No.
All right. Mason was giving State trouble all night. He had 6 blocks on the night, 5 in the first half. Off the North Carolina State turnover, Nolan Smith to Miles Plumlee. He dunks.
Did you see that movie?
I did on the plane.
I watched it on the plane too, but I fell asleep.
11 points, 8 rebounds. And you are Mr. Facebook, so that's surprising. Kyle Singler, Medford, Oregon. That moves him into 7th place on Duke's all-time scoring list, and that is an impressive list.
Thanks. Now I'm going to get a zillion friends.
Smith with the drive. Tough reverse lay-in right there. Let's take another look at that one while you log on to Stan. Up and under, he had 22 and 6. Duke, 92-78.
25 seconds left to go. Penn State down by 2. David Jackson. Open look. Yes, sir. Confident stroke there. He had 13 Nittany Lions take a 1-point lead. 5 seconds ago, Purdue down by 1. Jawan Johnson said, as a senior, you want this opportunity, and he made the most of it. Game high 25 for him. Purdue up by 1. One last chance for the Nittany Lions, trailing by 1. Lewis Jackson says, I'll take that. And you take this. Purdue wins at 63-62. Matt Painter said, we were just happy to survive. Number 15, Louisville hosting St. John's. Now, Rick Pitino loves a 3-point shot. He hates the 2-pointer from just inside the 3-point range because he said that shot will kill you. Kyle Kirk behind the line knocks down the 3. Louisville up 11. Peyton Siva knocked him down to 3. And then Preston Knowles. Louisville 13 of 26 from beyond the arc in the game. Louisville also did a good job with points off turnovers. Siva with the strip, pushes it ahead to Knowles. Let's listen and enjoy.
Look out. Oh! Siva's got some crazy stupid ups, Mike.
Crazy stupid ups. He also nearly messed around and got a triple-double. 10 points, 10 assists, 7 steals on the night. Knowles, big finish. He had 25. Louisville, 30 points of 25 St. John's turnovers. They win it.
About 17th ranked Wisconsin against Indiana Badgers. Have won 13 consecutive home games. Tom Crean's club controlled the first half, but here comes Bo Ryan's boys. Jordan Taylor would miss the free throw. Wisconsin takes the lead. Keaton Nankiville, baseline jumper. Badgers up 4. It's still a tight game, and Indiana hasn't won on the road.
They're locked up in a tight one.
They're locked up in a tight one, but Taylor, a career-high 28. This coming after that big game he had against Illinois. Wisconsin up 4. Then John Lure, Taylor and Lure, they were the dudes. Lure had 20, the old-fashioned 3 there. Now it's getting away from Indiana. Back down, a 4-point game. Taylor looking for Lure and almost throws it away, but they get the home bounce, and Wisconsin goes on and wins it 69-60, your final.
SEC, Florida taking on Auburn. Gators trying to get to 3-1 in the conference, but they couldn't shoot straight on Thursday night. Trust me, the highlights were much better than the game. The pick in the paint, freeing up Kenny Gabriel for the backdoor lay-in. Auburn goes up by 1. They shot 38%. Josh Wallace with the steal. Lay-in doesn't go, but Gabriel is there for the follow dunk. Gabriel finished with 12 points. Auburn up by 3. Under 2 minutes to go, Florida down by 3. They shot 5 for 26 on threes, but Kenny Boynton made that one. Tied the game at 40. Florida shot just 28% overall from the floor. Irving Walker with a 3 there. He had 5 points over the final minute and change. He finished with 12. Gators with a 3-point lead. 12 seconds to go. Ernest Ross misses. Florida rebounds, and Florida wins. Lowest point total for the Gators under Billy Donovan. Auburn's football team averaged more points than the basketball team scored.
All right, Brock's Club Maryland hosting Virginia Tech. Gary Williams rarely loses to Vaught Tech at home. He shuffled his starting lineup, and he may have wished he hadn't. Eric Green, and Virginia Tech's up 7-0. Then Malcolm Delaney And Virginia Tech's up 10. Coach called a timeout, reshuffled the lineup. Virginia Tech starts the game on a 12-0 run. Now at 15-7, James Padgett the block on Terrell Bell. No one boxes out Victor Davila. That drives a coach crazy. 40-29 visitors at the half. Manny Atkins misses, but Green had a night, the sophomore. 12 of 16 from the field, a career high, 24 points. I mean, this thing got away from Maryland big time, but here they come. Cliff Tucker, and it's an 8-point game. But Virginia Tech again. Delaney, he had 19. Davila finishes right there. He had 13. Virginia Tech, 74-57. Hosting 25, Arizona. Isaiah Thomas, yes. Godson up. Oh, my! That has got, it doesn't say TPN on the shot sheet, but it better be. Matthew Bryan Omening, elevation. Omening fouled, gets the roll on the tough shot. Omening's feeling it. He's a big dude. When you see him up close and personal, I saw him at Pauley Pavilion. He kind of scared me. Ensuing Arizona possession, Derek Williams drives, misses, gets his own rebound, working on his offensive rebounding and his scoring. He had a team-high 22 points. Under 5 minutes to play, Lorenzo Romar's club up 9, and Thomas kicks it out. Justin Holiday, 12-point lead, the biggest for the Dogs, and then Thomas inside to the hammer. Omening. Thomas 22 and 10, 85-68 Huskies. Keeping the conference, go down to Pauley Pavilion where Ben Howland's UCLA club blew a 14-point lead over the final 4+ minutes against Cal. They're up 3, final 15 seconds. Alan Crabb ties this thing up. We've got less than 11 seconds. UCLA is going to give it to Tyler Honeycutt. And Honeycutt's going to take it upon himself to win this game. Mission not accomplished. Reeves Nelson. One man gathers what another man spills, and Nelson tips it in at the buzzer. What a game. UCLA by 2.
All right, let's take it to the Valley, baby. Tennessee Tech and Austin Peay. About a minute left in the game. Tennessee Tech down 2. Terrell Barnes to Zach Bailey, who finishes 14th tie of the game, 68 apiece. Now look at the clock. 14.9 seconds left. 1 second on the shot clock, though. Tennessee Tech on the inbound. Bailey has to just throw a shot up. But Terrell Barnes gets the offensive rebound, kicks it to Zach Swansea, who hits a 3. And that was the story of the game for Tennessee Tech. They had 22 second chance points, including 18 in the second half. And Tennessee Tech goes on to win it 71-68, as seen on ESPNU.